Apologies. What's happening, people? Welcome to the player rating show after our semi-final defeat to Seville, third semi-final, third exit. A lot of inquests going on. Me and the boys were talking before we even started rolling, and I make it 25-1 in the morning, and we just need to start rolling because we've got to do these player ratings. Everyone's got loads of contrasting feelings. And make sure you guys check out everyone's fan cams and
Sorry, I'm not laughing here. I'm not laughing here, but I've just got Arsenal fans just messaging me, and I'm like, listen, man, you're eighth, yeah. Don't chat to us, mate. You're eighth, yeah. And you just scraped about FA Cup. Do not chat to us, mate. You signed Willian, you signed Retirement FC, yeah. Don't chat to me, man. I've had enough of these guys. I'm gonna mute them now, man. These men are chatting to me, man.
Wait. Before we move on, yeah, we need to say right now. Listen, Adam, happy birthday, bruv.
Yeah.
There's nothing happy about this.
Yeah, sorry, man.
There's nothing happy about this.
Happy 40th. 40th today,
I'm sorry, bro. No, don't just give away his whole gun.
Okay. Happy birthday, Adam. Going today, not the start that he wanted. And you know what? We'll start with the birthday boy. Let's get into the player ratings, guys. Adam, David De Gea was brought in today. Probably couldn't have done much about both goals. People are arguing near post for the first goal, but I don't really see that.
Yeah.
What are you giving him?
I don't think Romero would have got across to the first one, would he? So let's not even go into that. God, what did he have to do again? Pick the ball at the back of the net. He did that all right. But we know that them goals were not his fault today. It's hard to really give him a mark, to be honest. What could he have communicated any better for any of the goals? The second one, maybe he could have got in Lindelof's ear. I don't know, but yeah, for me, it's flat 5. I can't really fault him as much as the defense. He didn't do anything. Didn't do anything all game. It's sad. I can't believe I'm saying that. Really, when we've lost the game.
Fellas, just a nod. Are you agreeing with a 5 there? Keep it moving.
Yeah. Should have maybe gone with it quicker to the goal, but yeah.
It's one of them. Saeed, WAN-BISSAKA.
You know what, mate? I'm giving him a generous 2 today, mate. Generous 2, mate. I was going to go with a 1, but I just feel like I don't know what's gone wrong with WAN-BISSAKA, yeah. And you know what it is, yeah. I like the player, mate. He could have been the player of the season, mate. But you know what, yeah? Does this show how poor we've had right backs, or does that show that Maguire is equal? I mean, WAN-BISSAKA is just having a bad moment. I don't know, mate. We've had Ashley Young at right back, and Tony Valencia at right back, and now we got gas when we said WAN-BISSAKA's coming to Man United. I thought this is it, mate. You know what it is, yeah? I just feel like he's not had competition, mate. And you know when you don't have competition, you just almost become invincible. When WAN-BISSAKA, you're not invincible, mate. And it's a rough moment for him. I still believe in him. I still want him to shine. But tonight, mate, the goal, I don't know what he's doing here, but what he does is he lets his position go. What are you doing, man? That's the first thing I like about WAN-BISSAKA. He's always ready. He's always there to block something. Today, mate, he got caught in position so many times, mate. The first goal for Suso, he should have been there, right back. Where was he? Oh, man, I don't know tonight, mate. I still believe there's a player in there, but he's on thin ice, mate, and we haven't got time. We need to push forward. We need to get more players in. And yeah, man, 2 for me.
KG?
I'm going to give him I'm going to go over 4. He was overworked. He was getting double teamed. I really wanted to give him a 5, but then again, he had his part to play in. He had his parts to play, especially for the first goal. That's criminal. I'm not going to give him a 5. Yeah. I'm not going to give him a 5. But then I felt like there was a lot of stuff he had to do on his own, which was tough. But then, as you said, he's got that thing that sometimes quick players do, where they'll rather do the sprint. They'll rather have a race with you than actually get touch tight and actually get the ball out. That ball should have never come across. And you know what I mean? So it's disappointing. And I saw it. The funny thing is, before it happened, I saw it happening. I saw it only going that way. And that was painful, man. The second goal,
it's horrendous. It's horrendous.
The second goal is like, yeah, it's a free. It's a free.
Okay,
cool. It's a free.
Adam?
Yeah, I can't really disagree with the guys, to be honest. I'm going to slip right in the middle of the bun there and give him a 3. It's crazy. The defensive frailties today were there. The boys have touched on them. But my issue I'm getting more and more concerned is with his forward play. It's just non-existent. It's not. I mean, our man Ricky. You know what Ricky's like. He was trying to bring down Bruno the other day in a video. He sent it on WhatsApp and he said, "Look, Wan-Bissaka's free on the side there. Why is he not playing the ball to Wan-Bissaka instead of playing the ball through the middle?" There's a reason. There's a reason why Wan-Bissaka is always free, because the other team pick him out as the weak link, the one who can't do anything in their half of the pitch, and that's the problem with him. He hasn't got an end product. He has not got an end product going forward, and you know what? A better player going forward in that position maybe creates something more. And then added to the fact, like the boys have just picked up on there, his defensive display tonight, and a couple of times in recent weeks, probably more than a couple, then you are starting to get concerned. Long season, good at the start of it for the most, but the players are looking like they're finished. A lot of them are looking like they're finished this season. And
even now, I said in my match reaction, I didn't even want to have that. Like, they've had the longest off they could ever possibly have, longer than a normal preseason, and had to come back and play like 14 games.
I think it's that, mate. It's
a
mental.
Our first 11, our first 11, the elites, they were rested for about 2.5 weeks from by the time we played Leicester, because they never played against Lask apart from Martial and Pogba. How could they be tired? Impossible.
It's not physically, I don't think, mate. I think it's mentally drained. That's what it is. Mentally drained.
Yeah, so you're agreeing with the 3 there from Bissaka. Yeah, for me, I just feel with Bissaka, I'm going to stick my neck on the line. I love the kid. I think he's brilliant defensively. Best one-on-one in the world, as Carragher said. Yeah, great. But I don't think he's going to be able to improve enough with his feet going forward. I think he's going to leave us wanting continually. I hope to be proved wrong.
That's the message. Yeah.
We have to back him, but we not back him in the sense of we have to hope that we consolidate around him to look after that.
Well, basically, to sort that out, we have to mask that problem. Yeah, because I don't think Wan-Bissaka can get to a Trent or can get to an attacking fullback like that. I don't think he can reach that with his feet. But that's me. Right, KG Lindelof.
One, fam. It could be. It's one. It's one.
It's a weird one.
That's harsh for me.
No, man.
He had a good game, KG, man. He had a good game.
You had a good game, bro. Man lost the semi. Are you man mad, fam?
No. I think he had a good game, mate.
No. You man,
No. What you got to realize is you can't cloud one poor judgment.
Yeah. Allow me, because this is my own opinion, innit? Yeah, you can feel the way you feel about Lindelof. That's cool. I'm having who played against Chelsea in that what do you call it? In the
back three.
Lindelof and Maguire and Williams and
Baye. Yeah. Now you're telling me, one man in the box with the back four that we had, and he was able to score that goal as easily as he did. I don't understand. Do you see that mistake here? That cost us the game. Like it or not. And there's 2 of them, man. Don't get me started on Brandon, because don't get me started there. But the fact that Lindelof, you see when Bruno started shouting at him, Bruno didn't want to shout, man. Shout him out, bro. He's not Baresi. He's not all of them. All these names that you talk about, I don't want you linking these man to these names anymore, bro. Enough's enough. Yeah. I like literally.
You've had it.
Just on today. This is a match reaction on today. Yeah, I'm giving him a 1 because that was criminal. Literally, that was what happened in the dying moments. Yeah, you can't allow. Would Rio ever do that, or Vidic?
It's a bit fair to judge on them players.
Would they? Because this is what we're talking about. We're talking about Man United, bruv. We're talking about our centre backs. Are they making that mistake? Is Yapstam making that mistake?
No.
Yeah? These are the names.
Johnny Evans wouldn't even make that mistake in his prime.
Johnny Evans?
In his prime?
I've seen Johnny Evans have probably scored an own goal.
Johnny Evans helped us against Leicester, bro.
Yeah, that's the Johnny Evans now. I just said in his prime. Johnny Evans is a proper defender.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about...
wouldn't even do that.
That's how bad it is. We're talking about past Johnny Evans that we sold.
Wes, yeah? So not even... I know you lot like these players and you lot feel connected to them. Today's mistake was criminal. There's no way to dress it up.
Along with Wan-Bissaka doing that as well, because he knew where he was as well. 1. Adam, what do you think? Is that too harsh?
Too hard.
I'm probably going to give him a 3.
Good
Just because it's just the way I'm going down tonight. He did have an alright game up to that, but end of the day, I'm going to forget about how he played because he made the biggest blunder of the game. We had £200 million worth against one solitary half-rate centre forward in that box when that ball came in the box, and between them, they completely ballsed it up. You could actually bring De Gea in and say, "Why didn't you come out? You know that area, that first. Forget the 18-yard line. There's a 6-yard line that De Gea has got a bit of a phobia of going past at the moment as well. Come and collect a ball, do something." But Flex, you nailed it there. I've watched the video back and Bissaka watching, he just walked away from him. And I'm like, but in the same images, Lindelof is actually looking at the guy. He's like, oh, God. And then seriously, I said it in my fan cam. I said, if I think Mark posted it out actually, the video, translate this, and it's what Bruno is saying to Lindelof. Forget what he's been saying, mate. I'd be like, Roy Keane, I'd be swinging punches at my centre-back if he let that happen. That's how bad it was. And to have the cheek to even come back and argue against him.
Bro.
It's just like, trying to do this whole, what are you talking about? Bro, it's your fault.
It is. Just own up to it.
As well as Maguire. So a 3.
3 for me, yeah. Shocking.
Saeed.
Oh, man. I'm going to disagree with KG. I thought you had a good game until that point, man. And you, man, are clouding. I think you guys have to remember, until that point, where Harry Maguire and the back four, were they tested enough, like proper rigorously? I don't think so, And I feel like that moment of quality, it's going to happen in football. And you know what, Lindelof, you know what you've done? A bad mistake there.
What moment of quality? Wait, what are you talking about? A moment of quality?
The moment of quality, that thing, the cross came in, and I'm talking about them kind of moments. No, but I'm talking about them moments will happen in football. But
that wasn't quality cross. We're going to go into the strikers in the same way.
Yeah, true. But I'm about the
hit the net.
The moments that Sevilla will have in their in terms of their quality. This could be generalized. But my opinion is, Lindelof, I've said it before, he's a squad player at best, and I've said to you there'll be moments like this where people will have to define it. But what I'm going to say to you is, I thought you had a good game today, and that's why I don't expect anything less from Lindelof from that point. He had a good game, but there will be a mistake in there. And I kept telling you from day one, I said to you, Sheffield United game. What did I say to you, Sheffield United game, Flex? Well, Flex away. When I said Sheffield United, I said it's not good enough.
But
today, on me, Paul. Sorry.
Go on, say what are you going to give him?
No, I'm just saying today was poor, so I'll probably give him I'm gonna give him a 5. I'm gonna give him a 5.
This is correct. This is what I'm saying. So wait, Saeed, everyone has got licenses. Everyone's got a driving license here,
Yeah.
So right now, you understand, when you take your driving test, there's minors and there's majors. You see right now, as soon as you have a major, driving test is over.
Yeah.
This is what will happen, bro. So
unless you got a lenient driver.
Right now,
example of the year goes to KG.
Bro, what have you got a lenient driving instructor?
Saeed's on the driving instructor from in between the hand and the leg.
There you go.
What about this though? What if you did your driving test at 7:30 in the morning and you didn't go on the roundabouts? What if you didn't do that then?
Right now.
Okay. That's enough.
Sorry,
Saeed's going with a 5. KG's gone with a 1. And Adam went with a 3. Yeah. I mean, anywhere in between the 1 and the 3 is good with me. It was bad. I agree though, Saeed. For chunks, he was playing all right, especially in the first half.
He had a
being in the right place, right time. He was playing well. He was actually playing well.
Yes, he was.
Once you do that,
major.
Yeah, but he reversed well round the corner, but then he hit a car on parallel parking.
You lot are out of order. There was something, I'm trying to find it. Harry Maguire, discuss.
All right.
KG.
I'm giving him a 2, bruv. So, not again, part of the major, Now, I understand in playing, was
he at fault for any goals, though? I don't think he was at fault for any goal.
Look, here you go. Look at them, man. Wait.
That's the first goal. That's the first goal. Where's he looking?
Maybe he thinks the ball's gone.
Wait. So this is why.
Brandon Williams is getting there.
I'm not good.
Maybe he thinks the ball's going out. Maybe he thinks the ball's going out though, and he's trying to it's gonna start a new attack. I don't know. Maybe.
No, wait.
Okay. Anyway, all right. Let's keep it moving. Right, KG, what are you giving him?
I'm giving him a 2, yeah. And again, you've just put it up. So I didn't do that. You brought that to you brought that to us in a sense of, for the second goal, he didn't know where the striker was. Yeah, he had no idea. So I'm just talking about in terms of being aware of your surroundings and organizing. It wasn't done, and I don't know if that's a mental thing. And he wasn't ready. Even there was times he was going up for balls that he shouldn't be going up from. Like I'm telling you, going into midfield.
Shouting Harry's. It's shouting Harry's. So what are you doing there?
There was so much. Then there was. If I'm going to be as harsh as I am on Fred, you know what I mean, in terms of not putting stuff away. Harry Maguire today has had a few aerial moments in the game. I think he won 2 actual headers from a corner, not even on target, bro. It's not on target. Like it, I don't know what's going on with Harry. To be honest, I'm like.
What are you saying then? What are you saying now? Do you want him sold then?
No. I want him to have I said I don't care because Lindelof and Harry Maguire I actually think they're quite similar in terms of their gameplay. I don't care who it is between them. I just want them to have a partner. It can't be both of them together anymore. I'm done with that. Whoever it is, someone quick, someone powerful that can mark up for their frailties. You choose. I don't care as long as they're not together anymore. That's all I care about. But this ain't gonna work. Do you know what I mean? We're right now. It's making us devalue the 2 of them when they're both decent, but we need something extra next to them. It's a 2 for me, just for not being aware, lack of awareness, and that's our captain.
Adam.
It's not much difference really from him and Lindelof today, except Lindelof made the most glaring error. I said it when I was criticising Lindelof, the £200 million worth of defence there on one man in the box, and we couldn't organise it between us. So organisation is part of it. He's the captain. I said before the game, he needs to take the lead on this today. He needs to be the leader. And it just didn't seem like it was there in the second half, and he didn't have a lot to do. But again, we're picking out these moments in the game because they're the most significant moments. We keep making mistakes, lacks of concentration, or complete glaring errors from one of our back line just keeps highlighting it so much. And it wasn't like it was any team as card as open. But I said it before, Sevilla have had 3 shots and 2 of them have gone in. It's just, we can't go around relying on the forward line to bail us out all the time. And the forward line are at fault today. But every now and then we just need a clean sheet when we really need it. And our defence just can't do that. When we're playing against good teams and we need to hold out because our forward line isn't performing, then they ain't good enough. As a 2, like KG said, I think Maguire is the one who stays. But we need someone alongside him. I still don't think we're going to get that this summer, mate. I really don't.
Jesus.
I really don't think we're getting it. It may come as someone who we didn't expect. Maybe Bailly holds it down. Maybe Smalling comes back. Axel gets fit. Lindelof and Maguire aren't going to get us any closer to City and Liverpool than what we are now. They're not going to do it. It's clear. It's clear.
And even like KG said in his fan cam, I liked what you're saying, bro, in terms of whichever one. I don't care with now at the moment. It's almost like they're both maybe not the level we both think they are in. Yeah, you might say Maguire's better than Lindelof, but he's still not the level we think. And Lindelof's clearly not the level. So either or, I said in my match reaction, I feel like we could sell both of them and just get a better pair. That's what I said. And then Josh has done me over and put the title, we could sell Maguire, which people will look at and go, oh, why are you saying? But he's done me over. But essentially I was saying, and that's how I feel right now. I feel like between the pair of them, I just feel like we could actually just get 2 better ones.
No, do you know? I do. The funny thing is, as Saeed bigs up Maguire, and I understand it. Do you know what I mean? Because there is things that Maguire does really well. Yeah, but again, like it's sometimes you go back and you start to put errors together, and that cross in that happened against Chelsea, and when again organization and Giroud, Giroud gets in front of the man. Oh my God! Then Rudiger is beating our centre backs in a race. Rudiger. This is what you have to understand. And I don't even know the pace of this guy. I'm gonna check FIFA later, fam. Who do you play against Seville today? Who's the guy that's
probably about 65 pace?
Probably. Oh my god!
Is it the same? Is it the same De Jong that was at Newcastle? Couldn't hit a ball door?
Yeah,
it is, isn't it?
Anyway,
let's move on. We're still in the defence and we're 20 minutes in. Let's pick this up. Brandon Williams, Said.
Again, I think we're just asking too much of Brandon Williams. I really do, mate. We are asking a lot of Brandon Williams, and this is top European football. I said to you, weren't mistakes. I said to you, you know what I mean. He'll be naive, but this is what we got in a minute. We don't have a solution. We don't have a squad that's going to be enough. People are talking about. I hear Mark tweeting all the time about Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's been injury prone for the last 7 years.
Yeah.
So what difference does it make any time now? Man United have always needed a left back to support Luke Shaw. Always. But we've never done it until we found. What we do is we're very, very cheap as a football club. We found Brandon Williams. He did all right. He refreshed us. He was thinking, you know what, local lad. But the problem is, the bottom line is the quality is not there with Brandon Williams. He will get there maybe 2 years, 3 years time. But Man United, if you need things, football, I told you football's a reactionary game. People laugh at me when I say that because people want instant success. People want Brandon Williams to become the world-class player he is. Well, it's not going to be that. And tonight, you know what, Sevilla, they played on him, mate. Navas absolutely tore him apart today. I don't know what he did yet, but he put it on him tonight. He made him think every time. He made him go for challenges. And obviously the goal, you know what I mean, should be closer to the mark. And then obviously he gets caught on the left-hand side. What would I give him today? Probably give him a 3. I think that sounds about right, 3.
Adam?
Yeah, my whole back line all get 3s. Simple as. I didn't think he was our worst defender tonight by a mile. Actually, I'll probably put him as our best defender tonight.
What?
For me. Best defender. He is.
I'm telling you.
He's our best defender tonight because you know what he gave us? He actually gave us a little bit going forward, a little bit more control than what WAN-BISSAKA did. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, KG. You're coming for him today. I don't think he wasn't great, but he wasn't worse than them.
KG rang me at half time and he pre-warned me what he was doing with Brandon. So I was warming up to him.
KG, obviously you're taking exceptions. I'm not saying Brandon was perfect, and neither are the boys, but you really have gone for him in terms of this performance. Tell us why and what you're giving him.
All right, cool. You ain't gonna like this, man. It is what it is. I'm not giving him a score, fam.
Oh, KG.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm not letting you do that. No, I'm not letting you do that. I'm not letting you do that.
All right, so
the hammer. Hold on.
Wait. All right, cool. What do you want me to give him? All right. No. You look, this.
Who did you give a 1? Who did you give a 1 to?
And I want to give him lower, but I can't. You lot saying I'm not giving him
BISSAKA a 1.
I gave Lindelof for a major, bro.
You're not giving Brandon Williams a 0 or a 1.
No, come on.
1. I can't give him a 1. What are you not talking about? So this is why I'm going to give him a 1. Bro, call it what you lot want to call it. The problem with what is going on here, and I get it. I love the fact, you love the story. I've seen the videos of him buying his dad a car. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. He's a Manchester lad. He's living the dream. Like, if I grew up in Manchester, you think, I wouldn't want this. This is the dream that every Man United player has. But then because of that, that's shrouding how we honestly feel. Yeah? He shouldn't be there. Do you see what I'm saying? What we've done to him is like starting Chong week in, week out on the right-hand side. Why would you do that? Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, he showed good signs, he showed glimpses, and then we just decided he's the main man.
He's only playing now. We've got to remember, though, he is only playing now because we got piss all else.
There you go.
Let me say something to you.
It's not his fault.
I understand this. 1 second, I understand this, but on the right-hand side, when you lot say he's helping going forward, bro, my man's forever cutting to get back in. He's the person that's targeted, even to the fact that, you see when Falk was doing his madness, Sevilla probably looked at Falk and said, wait, basic Falk, bring him to us. We want to have a word. Them man it was mistreated.
Let me say something.
I called Adam and I said, I'm going to let you go, bro. I called Adam and I said, Adam, the problem is going to come from the left-hand side. I said, I'm so scared that man, I target him. Jesus Navas, bro. Who is Jesus? Look what he did to him.
Beat us tonight. Let me say something to you. Luke Shaw, let me say something. It's all about context, guys, Luke Shaw, was playing poor at the start of the season.
Yes.
What happened? Brandon Williams came in. And let me say something. Yes. Brandon Williams came in. Luke Shaw started playing better again.
Yes.
Luke Shaw plays better. I understand that. Brian Williams comes back in. It's a cycle keep going on. Man United need a better left back. They're both. Man United need a better left back than Luke Shaw and Brandon Williams.
Agreed.
Better than both of them.
Yeah.
Agreed. Better than both of them, mate.
You know what the killer is? I remember I tweeted today, I said, listen, you lot, I don't care about any of these players. Yeah. The way you lot have a thingy FC, this FC, I just like Man United. I just want my team to win. Yeah. Whoever is gonna fit and do the job, you play. Just this is it. That's how it goes. And as far as I'm concerned, as you said, Shaw is not fit enough. Get out then. Do you see what I'm saying? Brandon is not ready. It's unfair to put him in this position. So he's almost been hung out to dry. Yeah. And he needs competition because when he was fighting for the position with Shaw, we weren't getting no mistakes from Brandon and we weren't getting this. Since the injury, I'm not seeing anything getting good going forward, and I'm seeing him getting attacked.
You got with Brandon. He is 19. He is his first breakthrough season. You're gonna get with any young player. I don't care who it is, even if it's Mbappe. You're gonna get inconsistencies. I get that. I do agree with you. He looks more comfortable on the right. Obviously, he's right-footed. He's no Dennis Irwin. You can't put him in. Let's not even mention Dennis Irwin around that name, and let's not give Brandon that task. That's a whole different ball game.
Our flex is the club we are, though. This is what
I know. But what I'm saying is,
in the ranking, who is he?
Yeah, I know. But he's not that yet. He's probably never going to be as good as Dennis Irwin. But what I'm saying is,
fingers with Brandon Williams. He's a player who will know where his role is at the football club, which is second into whoever's in front of him. And now, there's no one left. There's no one left.
Right. So, KG, what did you end up giving him?
I gave him a 1, bro, because you lot forced me to.
All right. So KG was going to go over 0. Saeed, what did you go with?
I went with a 3.
Right. Adam, 3. Okay, cool. Let's keep it moving. We haven't got to midfield yet. Jesus. Fred, Adam.
The midfield's my best bit of the game, to be honest. Best bit of the team. I thought they all played well. I thought Fred, in the stuff that he did defensively, winning the ball back, was exceptional tonight. Don't get me wrong. But what is it? This is what I said to you the other week and why I fear for him. He did well tonight, but what is it? What's he doing? Where's he playing? 1 minute he's sat next to Pogba, next minute he's on the edge of the box with a glaring chance which could change the game and put it all to bed. I can't shoot. So what
is it not better like that though, Fred? Adam, is it not better like that though?
Is it not better than what?
Is it not better like that when you don't know where he's playing and it's almost like we can give and go?
Because this is what I mean.
The internet went, what the hell did you just say? Is it not better not knowing where he's playing?
The router said,
you're best being a master at one than the jack of all trades. That's what I say. And I don't know where he plays. I don't know where he fits in when we've got everyone fit.
I came back.
What the hell are you going on about?
No, right, let's get it real, right? Fred had a good game today. He had a good game. He broke up. He won the ball back a lot. He won the ball back in some good positions. He used the ball quite well. But my issue with Fred is I don't know who he comes in place of apart from Matic. But then when he's trying to go forward, people were saying to me before, yeah, but what about Matic in that position? Matic doesn't go in that position. He knows his place. Fred, I just don't know if he's going to get enough time in this team to understand his exact role in this team. That's the problem I've got with him. And I'm not having a go at him at all because I thought he was very, very good tonight. But when you've got a chance like that in a semi-final, I know I would rather have on the other end of the ball and having a shot. And it's not Fred. He's the one player I would not want in that position. And I don't know where that's gone. Whether he had it at Shakhtar or not, I don't watch enough of him in there. Did he score a lot of goals? Because he doesn't score goals for United. So he's sort of in the middle with me. I don't understand. I can see where his qualities are. I can see his quality. I really can. But I don't see. I gave him 7 today, Fred. I thought he was good. Just I want more. I want more from him. That's all.
Saeed, would you agree with 7 for Fred?
Yeah, I give him a 70. I thought it was class tonight, and again, justified for me why he should be ahead of Matic. Matic today, Fred today was everywhere. What he needed, getting the box, playing it forward, protecting the back line. For me, he did it well. Where he got the ball, flicked it over the player. For me, give him time, and he will show his qualities. But I don't think Man United fans have patience They want a CDM right now, and they need to get it. For me, squad. I think Fred will play as a squad player, and I really do, because I feel like if he can be trusted and he can be played in the right areas, and the manager tells him, "Listen, I want you for the season. You're just not going to get the game time you might need, but I can show you that you're going to be a valuable player in this squad." If you treat him like that, you will do. But if you keep bringing him on 10 minutes here and there, he's going to leave, mate. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 7.5 tonight. I thought it was brilliant tonight.
No 0.5s anymore. I've had an executive decision with the board.
Listen, man, forget Mark, mate. Forget Mark, mate.
Nah, it's not.
If we go with that, we'll go 7.
Actually, Josh was saying as well, no 0.5s.
Listen, man, forget me. But that discredits. Oh, you know what? Let's go for 7 then. We'll go for 7.
Yeah, okay. KG, you've had one of the biggest Fred agendas going. It's known to man.
Take your hat off, man. Take your hat off for that.
But really, in the last few games, you have been bigging him up, for sure. What did you give him today?
I've given him a 7. Again, as I said, I haven't got a problem with Fred. Today he was great in midfield. It's exactly what Adam's saying, and I pinpoint it all the time. I just say, look, like, you're getting into positions where you shouldn't be. You blatantly, now we all know he's not everyone knows he can't shoot. Everyone. Do you know what I mean? No one, if Fred scores, we're like, wow, Fred scored. Ollie made a joke about Fred scoring. Do you see what I'm saying? So now it's universally known that we have a CDM that can't score. Yeah? For me, that's a problem. For everyone else, it's fine. Yeah,
CDM should the CDM be? I don't. What do you mean?
This is exactly what I mean.
I'm thinking about Carrick.
KG just said it. Then KG said it.
Carrick on the edge of the box. We don't expect Carrick to get mad goals, yeah, but we know that Carrick on the edge of the box, he'll get the ball, pick up, and he'll place it. He'll pass it into the net. He's not gonna drill it or nothing like that. He will literally side foot it. It's going in. Even Darren Fletcher, yeah, can even do that. Even I'm saying, so I'm not talking. I'm saying that if you're going to play that,
how many goals does Ndidi get? I don't understand.
No, but it's not about that. I'm talking about going there. I'm talking about you. Fred picks up the most beautiful positions, and if you give the ball to him, then you realize, oh my God, it's Fred.
So Ndidi wouldn't be in the box getting the shot.
Flex's reaction to a CDM who doesn't score says it all, because you don't know. You just do not know. You're like, a CDM who scores, a CDM is like that. Where's he playing? What does he play? What does he do?
Yeah.
That's the problem. He's a jack of all and a master of none. He's just
great positions. He gets into the most. The guy was ahead of Pogba today. There was times when you see him and then you're saying to yourself, I wish it was Pogba that's picking up the ball.
That's what I was saying.
So maybe that's a tactical thing, because maybe if he's got attributes to get about, maybe Ollie should be saying, mate,
can you
this is what we're talking about him being disciplined enough to actually stay.
I agree with the tactical bit as well.
Yeah, just imagine Gucci belt, lovely trainers and that, get into the rave, can't dance with chicks. What are we doing here, bruv? Stay at home, bruv. You're not meant to be here. Not even in the disrespecting. This is not a race for you, fam. This is
what about tonight? Tonight, though, KG. What tonight?
7. He played great.
He's saying that, but he still played really well, though.
Exactly, but I'm saying that so
he's got ability.
He's got ability.
Thing is, if he scores that goal, he gets man of the match.
Man of the match.
I think what we're hearing here is something where the management need to understand where to use him, because he's a good player.
So where do you play him then?
Exactly. Yeah.
The problem that we have is that he's, like I said, he's not a purist defensive midfielder because he can cover so much grass. But you just need to instill it into him. Don't do the third man run. You're not supposed to be Lampard arriving late in the box. Just hold your position, and then, like you said, allow Pogba to go on. But that's a tactical thing. I don't think that's critical.
Then you won't use him. No, because when you lot talk, you lot call him a squad player. We're talking about starting. You man, everyone that I put a tweet today saying, okay, then what's your plan then? Would you? Because I feel that we got 3 center defensive midfielders that actually can't do it anymore. Matic, old age, and he can't move around. He would never been able to look after. I think who was that guy in the midfield today? That
Banega.
He never would have been able to look up. Yeah. He was all over the place. He wouldn't have been able to do it. So it was a job for Fred. Do you get what I'm saying in terms of mobility? But then Fred is lacking. And then there's times where we say Fred is not totally controlled the midfield the way we wanted it to. So and McTominay, he ain't even getting in. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's for me, I'm saying, where do you want him to play? Because if you look like, I don't know what you lot want to do. Honestly, I said,
what did you don't know? How do we know?
This is
where I said it last time. I said when you fear for him, it's what everyone has just said here. Because Said wants him in, KG's unsure, and Flex says the management are not sure. So how the hell are we supposed to know what's going to go on? He doesn't even know.
Fred has fallen victim to the fact that Bruno and Pogba have come back into the side. So they are your attacking midfielders. They are your players in the midfield who are going to create. And then from that, you need someone who is only going to sit. That's it. And the best person to do that job, which you've all said, is Matic. However, there are certain parts of the game where Matic can't get about. He won't get about like Fabinho. He definitely won't get around like Fernandinho. Even Rodri has that limitation in his game where he can't move like that, but he used the ball very well. But that's where Fred isn't of that ilk. He's a runner. So that's for the runner. So I get what AG was saying of would you cash in because in this system, where does he fit in? I get it. Right.
I'm not saying sell him. I'm not saying sell him now. I'm saying I don't know where you lot went him to play. Yeah.
Cool.
That's my thing.
Cool. What did you give him? But you gave him a 7. Okay, let's keep it moving. Adam, what did you give Pogba?
You know what? Someone said to me today, there's a massive problem at United, and it's Pogba again. He's not non-existent. I was like, did you watch that game? I thought our whole midfield was excellent tonight. They weren't the problem tonight. I gave Pogba, he was bordering between 7 and 8. I give Pogba a 7 because I just thought he was controlling the ball and the way he dictated the midfield. He bossed the midfield for me, Pogba. Him and Fred were excellent in terms of controlling it. I just thought I needed Pogba doing what Fred was doing. Pogba was way too deep today for me, and he still played brilliantly there. If Pogba was further on, then you're looking at another man of the match again. But it comes down to the system and who's playing where. Why is Pogba further back than Fred? How is that situation coming about? There has to be something on the training pitch which is dictating the way that we're playing like this, and how Pogba is restricted again. Why are we the only club that's restricting Pogba's abilities? He's clearly got class oozing, and we're just not getting the best out of him. And for me to say that and still give him a 7 shows you how much we can see is waiting to come out in him, because he needs to be further forward. And if there's going to be one holder, it should not be Paul Pogba. I can understand him when we're defending in certain positions. He can take a ball in a very tight position when we're sort of trying to build a play, and he can set it all off. But I want him to be the one who's arriving late and putting the ball away. That's what I want. I gets a 7 for me today. I thought it was excellent in the way he looks after the ball. And like I said, he looked a class above, even above their midfield today. And some of their midfielders were good. But Pogba stood out for me today.
Sai, do you agree with an 8?
Yeah,
Sorry,
7 for me.
7.
7 for me. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. First half, for me, not good enough. Second half, I thought it was absolutely quality. I don't know if it's told to push forward a bit more, but second half, he did everything I wanted to do. So for me, 7.
KG?
7.
Sweet.
7 for me. The only thing I'm worried about, in terms of defensively, he kind of knows what he's doing. But I'm worried if he's lost confidence in terms of in front of goal. There's times when he's deferring, and it's weird. So it's like he'll pass it on the edge of the box to someone else to take the shot. The first time he took the shot today, he was really far back and it ballooned over. You know what I mean? But you're like, oh man, if anyone can shoot in this team, it's you. We've seen how you move in your house. We've seen all the stuff that you do. The fact that you're not shooting on the edge of the box is, for me, it feels criminal because I know he can. I just want to see him do that. You know what I mean? So 7 for me, control the game, lovely bits of skill, go outside of trouble, carries the ball so well. We just want to see him shoot. We just want
to. Like Saeed said there, I agree. First half not good enough. Second half picked up. I saw shades of a performance that was a 6, and I saw shades of performance that was a 7. On average, he can get the 7. I would agree. I saw times where he had that period where he was brilliant in the second half, pirouette, turn, getting out of tight, taking the piss almost. Then after that, he was taking the piss and then losing the ball. Like, do you know what I mean? Just through trying to take the piss. So I always say this with Paul Pogba. Love Paul Pogba. I just always want him to do the simple things consistently. And I still, as much as I love Paul Pogba, to talk about the system and people want to make excuses for him, as much as I love the guy and I know what he's capable of, I still can't put my hand on my heart and say he does things simply, consistently. Like, 9 times out of 10 he does the simple thing well. I can't say that right now. And
do you think he would do that if he was further forward? When he's not having to think as much and try and make so much of a situation.
Tactically, but I still...
Bruno, like swap their positions.
I've said that before.
I
Stop
said that
stealing
as well.
my fun. Like, both of you on the bottom there. I was the first one to say that. Get out.
You know what? I don't think Pogba moves like a 10. I think Pogba moves like a player that at the right moment you say, Pogba, right, go this time, go this time, go this time. He can kind of...
What about Pogba? What about Pogba as part of the front?
Nah.
Left wing.
You know what I mean? He played. Where's his best? So we're saying that he plays best at Juventus. So he was on the left hand side of the three.
He was left of a 3, but in a midfield 3, not left wing.
Yeah. So you got a midfield 3, and the only reason he was that good is because he was next to someone like Pirlo. Whereas right now he's got someone like Fred next to him.
This is it. That's what I mean. So he needs to
play around him
further forward, but I wouldn't put him as a sole 10 like Bruno and say play just off Martial. I don't think he moves like that.
Is there a way you could tweak that sort of position? Are we looking at it as a managerial
And this is why
tactics again, isn't it?
You see, what do you call it? Saeed, you said Partey today, yeah? That's like these are the signings where if you have a better centre back that can move, because remember, they're working harder because our centre backs are slow. You know
Imagine you have a Pamecano, the way he brings the ball out. Look how he played against Thingy the other day, Atletico Madrid, He was superb. And the situations he got himself out of, we praised Lindelof and Maguire for coming out with the ball and doing that, but it wasn't like what he was doing.
But I'm saying, if you have a relationship with centre back, you have a relationship between 2 centre backs and a great defensive midfielder, you'll say, Pogba, you man, do your thing.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
We keep it moving. Yes, we go to Saeed. Bruno Fernandes.
I thought it was quality today. I really do. I thought he carried us for large parts of the game. I really do. The quality in the first half, the way he was giving the balls away, we were receiving the ball, and I think Sevilla couldn't even have the answers. The way, but he was taking Bruno Banega for a hot dog every time. Just literally, come on me, just giving the ball away. I thought first half he gave it a few passes. The one especially to Fred, the one he gave it to Fred, that was unbelievable for me. But Fred obviously couldn't have the quality. Second half, he almost drifted in and out. You know what I mean? Came in like Pogba as well, drifted in and out, and then almost like, you know what I mean? When the goal came in, I think he defeated everyone, and then almost there was one moment of the ball. I don't know what he did yet, but he rushed it into Martial. And I was thinking, yeah, that's for me, Bruno. That's him. Now he's not interested anymore. You know what I mean? It's just almost back to old Bruno. But I think there's a quality in there. I just feel like it's a case of again, we need better players around him, man. And obviously we're talking about Pogba. For me, this is a problem with the Man United conundrum here. Man United need a defensive midfielder, but the problem is Pogba wants to go forward, Bruno wants to go forward. You know what I mean? Man United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, if he's a manager, he's got to say, listen, we've got to work in a system. The three midfield have to work together, and they have to stick to that. If they don't, you will see the same problems again next year. One goes forward, and then Partey or whoever's in the centre defensive mid gets exposed, and then it's like, oh, we need another centre defensive mid. They need to work in a system, in a triangle, in a three. De Bruyne, and then Bernardo Silva and Fernandinho, they all work in a system in that midfield. United have got to do the same. But yeah, today, I'll give them another 7, man. I think they all in the midfield for me deserve a 7 today.
Adam?
Yeah, I agree. 7 again. We lost, but it's like you're talking about the City's midfield there. What they do as well is they press as a 6-man front line. We don't press. We bring consistent with our press.
We did it for like the first 6 minutes of the game.
It's intermittent, isn't it? It's never
that is down to system and coaching.
Yeah. So, like I said, that works well for them because you're getting the ball back and you're winning the ball back usually in better positions, and that's when the Brunos and the Pogbas are lethal. Yeah. That's when you really see. But we just don't do it. We don't do it. We just don't seem to be playing the perfect way for our best players at the moment, and that's the problem that we're looking at. But again, how many times you're going to start having shots from crazy angles when you put them on a plate like he did for Greenwood, like he did for Fred? He put all these chances in, and we didn't score. At the end of the day, he's the only one who's scoring the goals at the moment. So he's had 23 games, 22 goal involvements. Put someone around him. I keep saying that, but because our front three has been electric over the last few weeks, but since we started the Europa League again, our front three have disappeared, and Bruno's probably not getting the higher marks that he should be getting, because these guys should be putting these chances away that he's putting on a plate for him. So, yeah, again, all the way around, the midfield gets 7s today.
KG, to finish off on the midfield, do you agree with that?
I'm just going to go one step higher. I'm going to give him an 8. Beautiful penalty. I thought that was great. I thought the ball's in to these players. Like, he's done his part of the job in terms of the assist to lead to something. See, as you said, you had the Greenwood, you had the Martial. I think he gave 2 to Martial today. Do you see what I'm saying? 1 for Fred. Like, though, that's a lot of chances. Do you know what I mean? That you lot have to put away at this highest level. So I feel that he done his job. You could probably dock him scores for his head dropping after the argument with Lindelof, because you never saw someone that kind of got back into it and said, okay, I'm going to take this game over. And there was no chance after the last 10 minutes, even plus extra time as well. So you could tell that it was affected by it. But I'm going to give him it anyway.
Staying with UKG, let's get the front 3 done then. We're at 45 minutes now. Start on the left, Marcus Rashford.
Oh, man. Same I gave to WAN-BISSAKA. I'm going to give him, and it seemed like it was going to be great. Even that, because he helps us win the penalty. He obviously, Martial does that lovely the pass, but we got the penalty because he was there. Do you know what I mean? He ran onto it, and then I thought this was going to be a confident performance, and he had enough to roast. Literally, that guy couldn't deal with him. And there should have been a red card in today's game, but let's leave that. He could have roasted the player that was playing on his side, and he didn't. I don't know what happened to Rashford.
He hasn't been doing it for ages.
And we're saying this over and over again. The problem is, you've seen me. I like Rashford. I think he's a great guy. Do you know what I mean? But each time I'm saying it's gonna come good. I've told you lot, I think it's gonna come good soon. He owes us. He hasn't. You know, it's a worry. I think maybe the season just has to end, and maybe he didn't really recover from, because he did come back from like a back injury, like a severe one. Yeah, I mean, and we don't know what that's done on the body. There's quality. I think there's true quality there. I can't put my finger on what's going on, but maybe he just needs next season. But yeah, 3 for me.
Saeed?
Yeah, I think KG says it there, man. Great guy. I think Man United need more than great guy, mate. I think we just need more from him. Yeah, I think he started off well. I'm not gonna discredit his starting off. He started off first 10 minutes explosive, and then he just drifts. What he does again, he drifts off, man. And I don't know, man. I think we got. For me, I'm saying it here now. We need a left winger to compete with Rashford. I'm telling you now. I don't know if you go and get a kind of a Delafeu. You come in 25 million. Go get him on the left hand side. Sort something out there. You need competition. People are getting relaxed here, and I love Rashford to pieces. I think today was just not his night. I don't know what went wrong. Is it the lack of composure when he went through on goal there? You just got to look up, mate. Look up, steady yourself. Boom, in the bottom right corner. Didn't happen today. I'll give him a 4 today.
Do you see when he tackled himself? Do you see when he lost the ball? Like, he just caught under his legs and stuff.
Yeah.
No one was there.
Madness. Adam, do you agree with what the boys said there?
Yeah, 4. Yeah. 4 for me. He's a good first half. Looked like he was on fire starting off. One was the penalty. Guy should have been red carded straight out for the tackle and the penalty, like KG said. I don't know if that sort of hampered him a little bit, but second half, I can't remember him doing anything apart from the odd little trick here and there. Just seemed to drift out, got frustrated, got booked for being frustrated, and just looks like a bit of a lost soul at the moment. And maybe, like KG said, time off now. Bit of a break, it's less than a month till the season starts. So, yeah, needs to go back, just chill for a bit, find himself again, and maybe we just hope that the off-field antics like Lingard have hampered his career as a footballer don't happen with Rashford, because it could easily happen.
What do you
mean?
You
start believing the hype. Like Lingard clothing line YouTube channel. Ever since it all started, he swayed away from his football. It was bigged up about his clothing line starting. I'm not saying that what Rashford has done is what he shouldn't have done. He's done fantastic off the field. He's done wonders, but he's just lost at the moment on the pitch. He looks frustrated.
I think
frustrated on the pitch.
I think we're just seeing from Marcus what we've seen from Marcus, which is just inconsistency.
But have you seen it's not that I'm concerned about. It's the mannerisms. that I've got a bit of a concern about. It's that
He's
today
definitely
slamming the ball
frustrated that he's
down.
not playing well. He's throwing the ball down into. He's frustrated and probably knows shit. I can't get my game.
Yeah, but there was something. It's
My
like
groove. But I just
Crystal-
feel this is what I mean. Like when we had this thing where people were trying to clip things and say, "Oh, Fletch, you were saying Rashford was." I never called him trash. I've never done that. But I've always said with Rashford, I just not sure that he's gonna hit this level that everyone thinks he's gonna. Not a lot of people think he's gonna hit.
I still think he's got it, me. I really do.
When you
I
say
think-
it, how high do you mean?
I think he's a 25 goal a season player. I do. Yeah, I really do. I think he's got that in his locker. I'm not saying he's coming up to Ronaldo and Messi, but I think he has got it. There's no one who's got the pace like he's got in this league on the ball, I don't think.
I'm just not sure if he can hit 25 a season.
You know what I'd be doing? I'd be telling Van Persie to stay away from Feyenoord, get here to this football club and get in coaching. You need a player like Van Persie in Rashford's ear, someone with that mental quality.
Whole streak. I just don't think he's clinicalness. I think Rashford can always be effective. I think he can be a great player. I just don't know.
Penalties flex, and the penalties. He's had 11 penalties this season.
And now them penalties are gone now as well, and it's almost like he's got 1 in 6 now. So is Mason, but I don't know Mason's first season. I don't know. Let's keep it moving. We've got to get to the end of this. What did you give him, Adam?
4.
KG, do you agree with 4?
Yeah, I said I gave him.
I said 1. Yeah. Right, let's quicken this up. KG, Martial, I'm gonna have to give him a 5 today, man. Not out of not out of. He just didn't put the ball away. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to. It's not like we can say he never had service. The service came, he didn't use it. Do you know what I mean? And there's times when I'd like bet my house on him to be in front of goal, especially the one when he could have just chipped. We've seen him chip the keeper so many times. You know, playing it direct at the keeper as well, like all the amazing trickery. But yeah, so just didn't do what he needed to do. So it's a 5 for me. Said?
I probably got 1 up 6. I thought he held up the ball well, but the 6 for me. Just again. You know what I mean, just got to score them goals, mate. Apart from that, I don't think he had a bad game in terms of overall play.
He played
Played well, man. Yeah,
you know
a lot of pressure when we couldn't get the ball.
You know what he's talking about? Holding up the ball. The referee didn't actually allow the players to hold up the ball.
No.
So even
shocking referee.
It was still a foul. You know what I mean? So it was.
There's only one moment when Martial, he tried to run in the box and tried to think he was Messi. Stop that, mate. You can't do that, mate. You got to pass the ball. But apart from that, that was it.
Adam, do you agree with a 6 or a 5?
5. Just put the ball in the net. Put the ball in the net. That's the only criticism I've got. He just didn't take his chances. That's all I can say. Everything else was fine.
Said, Mason Greenwood.
I'd probably give a 5 as well. I thought he was bright in the first half, faded away second half. But I feel like the players knew what it was about. You know what I mean? I think, he's a young kid, mate, and he just burned out towards the end. You know what I mean? Just 5 for me. Yeah.
KG?
No arguments.
No argument. Adam?
Agreed. 5.
Just on the last one on Mason Greenwood, is he doing enough in the games for you to keep starting? Should Mata get some more game time instead of him? Should anyone else?
It's time to stop being so rigid tactically. Greenwood, Martial, Rashford. Change it up.
There was a
Greenwood in there.
Rashford on the left, maybe, or
I don't. I mean, even you know what, mate? Even a point of dropping one of them to the bench. If you want to drop a Rashford, bring in a different system. We've got to be versatile with it. Look at what City do. City do it all the time. They sometimes won't even play a striker. They'll play 2 false 9 or 1 false 9.
Silva couldn't even get off the bench just the other day. So
exactly it.
There you go.
Have quality players to do it. Obviously, I know.
Yeah. The substitutes very, very late today. Can't really judge any of them, can we?
No.
And to finish off, Adam, I'll go to you. Oli Solskjaer. Now the season has completely ended, trophyless. What you're giving him for the game and what you're giving him for the whole season, everything into context. Because I know you kind of gave him one after the Premier League, but now the whole thing's actually finished.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't his fault that our strikers didn't put the ball away tonight, was it? I mean, I did think when we were tired, and I listened to his interview afterwards, a few journalists picked up on why was your substitute so late? Because we did look like we needed some legs, especially after the 15-minute spell in the second half. We died, and it just went off. There's a change there for me straight away. That's when they should have brought in an Igalo or even a Mata, something a little bit different. Bring that on. That's the only criticism I've got in this game because, you know what I mean, the players are the ones on the pitch and it was working. We were battering Seville. We should have won the game. We all know that. So for today, I give him a 7 today. We lost the game, I know, but I'd give him a 7 for the season. I want top 4. If you'd offered me top 4 after that Chelsea game, start of the season, I'd have missed the trophy this year just to get back in the Champions League. But ultimately, I feel like next season, there's no excuse. There is no excuse next season. Next season, I want a trophy and I want comfortable top 4. That's the minimum next season.
Is on KG for the game and for the season.
For the game, I'm gonna give him. I'm giving him a 6. Again, I just got my branding issues, to be honest, and I wouldn't understand what I don't understand what Timothy was for when you brought him back in.
Yeah,
all the way out. What was the mindset behind that? If you didn't think he was going to use him later, if it wasn't going to be a substitution, it just didn't make sense. So now I look at that decision. I'm like, what was that for? Do you know what I mean? How did that help us? You know, so we have that. And then again, the substitutions were late, but then what do we have on the subs bench? You know, so a 6 for that. I just didn't think he managed the game properly, you know, and then even down to even Dan James. If you're going to bring Dan James in, we should have been using Dan James in different parts of this Europa League at this part of it. And
so Saeed is absolutely mad.
yeah. 1:30 in the morning.
It's mad, bro. Trust me, I feel you. We should have been using Dan James and we didn't. So I'm gonna give him a 6 for that. But for the season, I have to give him a 9. Now the reason why,
What?
so the reason why Sanchez is gone, Sanchez is gone, which is incredible for me.
Trying to finish quickly then.
Top three is a big thing for me, like it or not, because
that means all he had to do was win the title. He would have got a 10.
No, I'm talking about for this season. For what this season? I never expected us to be in this position at all. I thought we was going to be fighting. It's a 9 for me, bro.
Okay.
In terms of what I've seen him do, it's cool. It's all right. Maybe that's nuts. All right,
I can't even be asked.
You said that.
I got 8.
I can't even be asked pointing at your KG. I'm not tired, mate.
All right, wait. 8.
Still not much better. Saeed.
I'm going to give him a 5 today. I thought substitution were late today. This is what I want to point out. People are saying about lack of quality on the bench. Vasquez, is he any better than Mato? No. And then Frank de Jong, is he any better than Igalo? No. You know what I mean? They bought in Mané. Is he any better than what we got, maybe Lingard or whatnot? I don't think so, mate. I really don't, man. And for me, I'm going to Solskjaer should have bought the substitutions very, very early. They had a manager who was very, very proactive. We had a manager that was very, very reactive. And that's the bottom line. This is the bottom line of European football. In terms of the season, I'll probably give him a 7. Just justifiable, maybe top 4, just about top 3. Maybe that's because everyone bottled it. Yeah, I'm giving him a 7, mate. I think this season will never happen again, guys. This season will never happen again.
Most goals scored, bro. You man.
Nah, mate. Listen, man. Trophies, mate. I want trophies, KG, man. I don't care about goals scored, mate. I don't care about that nonsense, mate. I want to win trophies. Trophies are the benchmark.
No one thought Oli was going to win a trophy this season.
We got to 3 semi-finals and didn't win 1.
Exactly. Come on, KG, man.
You can't call that 8, bro. You got 3 chances to get to a chance to win something, and you lost every single one. And that's the 2-legged thing. We got blown out 3-0 by half.
He put Phil Jones on. He put Phil Jones on the semi-final against Man City. That was a game where we lost it. Second semi-final, 5 in the back. This game, no substitution. This is a sign of a top manager. I called it. All you guys have told you. Top managers get top things. Is he a top manager? For me, no.
I think he's steadied. I think we're undercalling it. Giving him a 7 for you lot. Never.
7's all right.
No. Sorry. Yeah, 7's all right.
Yeah,
Seven's right.
listen, you stabilised us. You got out of Deadwood. We never expected you to get in the top 4. You did.
Can I say something though?
The same points as last.
This is it. It's like go on Twitter before. There's 12,000 tweets. Hashtag Ollie out. You know what I mean? 12,000.
My own issue. Let me just put this up to you. This is the last question I want to say to you guys here. Is this I'm going to ask you all of this, by the way. Is this how far Ollie can take us? Let's be real. I want to give you your honest answer. Yeah, I want you to be very, very honest. Is this the benchmark for Ollie? My
simple answer is this: if we can get more players in, better players in this transfer window, and we can get this transfer window right, we can go up slightly, and then that will probably be the ceiling for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's like his first time I've heard him come out in a press conference and say we need to invest. If we want to challenge, we need to invest. It's a good sign. Actions speak louder than words. KG said Sanchez is out, but Sanchez is out. But who comes in? There's two parts to that.
That's the second part of it. Because if he gets a move that doesn't work and we don't kick on, like you said, KG, the pressure's really on next year.
It is, yes.
And then it all starts again. Next year it all starts again. So for me, as I said, I think he's the man. I'm gonna give him a can he do it? Is the question. Yes, with support.
It has to be this season. We have to improve. All right, we don't improve this season.
It is 22 in the morning. We need to get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Smash a like on the videos. Make sure you subscribe if you're new.
Happy birthday.
I don't need to tell you to drop your views in the comments in the boxes below. This season, what a crazy season it's been. I feel like we say that at the end of every year, but we really, truly do mean it this year. It's been so many ups, so many downs. From being at the games of crazy stuff happening. Thanks to all the support from you guys. And we'll see you guys for the next player ratings, which will be whatever the first game of the Premier League season is.
Arsenal.
I heard it is Arsenal, but there's no confirmation of that, is there?
Oh, you gotta be joking. It's not them already, is it?
Me that saying that. But listen, let's get out of here. It's late. Peace.